Today Dong Fu invites you to delve deeper into the Dhammapada, the 42th verse from the Buddhist scriptures on the YouTube channel TN Thai in USA. Whatever harm an enemy may do to an enemy, or a hater to a hater, an ill-directed mind inflicts on oneself greater harm. Let us settle into stillness. Let the breath soften. Let the heart open. These teachings are gentle yet profound. They speak not of blame, but of inner healing and awakening. The Buddha teaches that harm coming from others is painful, yet even greater pain is born from an ill-directed mind, a mind that clings to anger, that holds hatred, that dwells in envy, that judges and resists. This mind becomes its own enemy. When someone harms us, we may feel anger, we may feel wounded, but if the mind continues in bitterness, it deepens its own suffering. Even after the original harm passes, the mental wounds remain, infecting peace, draining joy. The ill-directed mind is like a dagger turned inward. It wounds the heart again and again. It builds inner residue of resentment. It blocks the path of kindness. It dims the light of clarity. This verse encourages us to look inward, to heal the mind that causes more harm than any enemy outside, to observe how anger lingers, how jealousy grows, how revenge tightens the chest, how judgment starves the heart. So we ask, what is an ill-directed mind? It is the mind that thinks we must defend ourselves by resisting others. It is the mind that believes anger is the only protector. It is the mind that says suffering must be opposed with hatred rather than transformed with love. This mind builds walls of separation. It believes in duality. It forgets the shared nature of suffering, and so it wounds again and again, not only others, but itself. In contrast, the wise mind, the mind trained in mindfulness, observes the arising of anger, does not suppress it, does not feed it, sees it clearly and lets it pass. If we do not train the mind, it reacts on impulse. It blames, it judges, it hurts, and we remain bound. This teaching invites us to remember, enemies can harm our body or possessions, but only our own mind can harm us truly, because our mind forms our world. So when pain arises, we turn inward. We meet it with awareness, with care, with wisdom. We hold the hand of the suffering part of ourselves. We listen to its story. We do not dismiss it, but we do not feed it either. We learn the path to transform it. In this way, we begin the journey from inner division to inner peace. Let us now explore more deeply. In life, in practice, in reflection, meditation practice, sit comfortably. Gently close the eyes. Feel the breath moving through the body. As you inhale, feel the body soften. As you exhale, release tension. Bring to mind someone who has caused harm. Notice the thoughts and feelings that arise. Do not push them away. Just be with them. Say inwardly, "May I understand my suffering. May I understand the suffering of the one who harmed me. May I let go of what binds my heart." Repeat gently, like a lullaby to the wounded self. Real-life illustration. There was a woman in ancient times. Her name was Kisagatami. Her only child died. In her grief, She wandered seeking medicine to bring him back. The Buddha gently told her to bring a mustard seed from a house untouched by death. She searched, but every house had known death. Her heart opened to the shared sorrow of all beings. In that moment, her grief softened, and wisdom awakened. This is the path, to see suffering not as personal punishment, but as shared human experience. Parable. Imagine two monks crossing a river. One carries the other over. Later, he complains. The other says, "I put him down at the riverbank. Why are you still carrying him?" The mind, when untrained, keeps carrying old pain, but we can put it down. Practical steps. First, practice mindfulness daily. Even 5 minutes of quiet breathing brings clarity. Second, observe thoughts. Do they help or harm? Are they rooted in compassion or reactivity? Third, practice metta meditation. Send loving kindness to yourself, then to others, even those who've caused pain. Fourth, speak to a spiritual friend, someone who can remind you of truth when your mind is clouded. Fifth, serve others. Altruism heals the ill-directed mind by shifting its focus outward with care. Compassionate reflection. You are not your anger. You are not your judgments. You are awareness itself. Calm, vast, luminous. These clouds will pass. The sky remains. Guided visualization. Imagine your mind as a garden. See the seeds of anger, jealousy, fear. You do not water them. Instead, tend to seeds of peace, forgiveness, understanding. Visualize them growing, blooming, filling your mind with beauty. The Buddha did not teach to judge ourselves, but to free ourselves. When the mind causes harm, we don't need to punish it. We gently redirect it, like a child learning to walk. With each redirection, wisdom grows. With each moment of awareness, we reclaim our peace. Even if the world outside rages, we can dwell in stillness within. Let us vow, today, to train the mind, to guard it gently, to nourish it lovingly, to free it steadily. Let us walk the path of mindful living, with sincerity, with humility, with courage. In doing so, we become a light in the darkness. We become peace in a world that forgets its own heart. Extension. 50 more minutes of reflection and practice. Let us now sit with this truth, not as a thought, but as a lived experience. We often forget how powerful the mind is, how thoughts create the quality of our day, our interactions, our health. When the mind is filled with craving, the heart tightens. When filled with blame, the body grows tense. But when we offer forgiveness, the breath deepens, the body relaxes, the spirit returns home. To illustrate further, imagine a man walking with a heavy stone in his bag. He forgets the stone is there. He wonders why he's tired, angry, frustrated. One day he opens the bag and sees the stone of grudge he carried for years. He weeps and gently sets it down. We too carry burdens we forget. Let us open that bag with awareness, without shame, and put it down. More practices to embody this verse. Journal your inner dialogue. When you're upset, what does your mind say? How often does it bring peace or prolong pain? Read the verse each morning. Reflect on how your mind can become your own friend, not your foe. Practice breathing with intention. Inhale, I soften. Exhale, I release. When judgment arises, place your hand over your heart and say, "This too is a part of the path." Compassionate contemplation. What if the one who harmed you is also suffering? What if their actions come from ignorance, not malice? This is not to excuse harm, but to understand it. As the Buddha says, hatred does not cease by hatred, but by love alone. You are free to choose how to respond. Let your mind be your ally. Let it speak kind words inwardly. Let it hold space for sorrow without drowning in it. Let it transform pain into understanding. Concluding visualization. Imagine sitting under a Bodhi tree. The wind is gentle. Leaves rustle. Your heart is calm. You look within and see a golden light. This light is your clear mind. It holds no anger, no blame, just understanding. Stay with it. Trust it. Return to it. You are not alone. The Buddhas of the 10 directions support you. Your ancestors smile behind you. The Dharma flows through you. Let go and let peace remain. Thank you for watching my video. Namalammitpa. I wish to bring this merit towards all disciples and sentient beings, all of whom will attain Buddhahood. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to review the short sermons of the Buddha. Thank you for listening to the Dharma.